Here we are towards the lower end of Valletta. This is Straight Street, and Straight Street is a very long street and narrow street. It's also called Strata Stretta or Triidea, translates to the narrow street. Now, Straight Street is well known for its notorious past during the war and after the war, when all the British, American and all the other soldiers were here. This was obviously the place to be in Valletta, all along here, particularly where I'm heading, which is the Gut. Now it's a Thursday night here, it's getting on a bit, but still people around. This will be packed tomorrow, Friday night, packed Saturday night. This is the place for young people to hang out these days. A lot of the affluent, more astute crowd is... Hold on. Bit of Maltese swearing in the background. Alright, bit of Maltese swearing there in the background, but I was about to say, most of the, some of the younger, more affluent sort of crowd have moved away from Parcherville these days, and this place is now being regenerated. And a lot of that has got to do with the great work of some companies and individuals here, in particular VBL Group, Valletta Boutique Living, who have regenerated the Gut over, probably about 10 years now, maybe, getting onto it, or maybe not so long, but I'm actually approaching the Gut. You can see the sign there marking the entry. And for those with a good memory or who spent time in the old days, many of the old bars and shop fronts are back. We've got the White Star. This is now a Japanese bistro. The James Bond. This is Alchemy, a pretty good cocktail bar. Been here. Got a Japanese bar here. We've got Level on Straight Street. The iconic A. McKay signage lives on in Straight Street, in the Silver Horse building. And this is a new one that's been opened recently, Sailor's Paradise. Probably spend a night here with friends next week. My favourite's a Kennedy Bar. Good food here, great drinks. Just have a look at this. The old signs are here. If you guys could see this place 10, 15 years ago, this whole joint was just neglected, derelict. They've done such an outstanding job to bring it back to its former glory. The legendary Kennedy Bar. It's going to take you in quickly. I often come here for a drink. It's my favourite. And it's been restored and renovated to look like it did in the old days. Have a look at it. It's glorious. Just walked in with the camera rolling. Grazie. So, the Gut on Straight Street. That's just this strip. And once you leave those few blocks, sort of, Straight Street, just up there, Old Bakery, Santa Lucia, that sort of area. And then the rest of Valletta is deathly quiet normally. There's a bit of action on Merchant Street, so I was just at my mate's Joe's Bar Offbeat. They have a jam session every Thursday, which is wonderful. But then you go around the corner and look where I am, back here. Silence. Just reminds me of the glorious old days of Valletta. Like Mdina, for me, nothing beats walking through these places at this hour, particularly when there's no one around. Call me soft, I wouldn't dream of doing this in the heart of the city of Melbourne, for example, in the wee hours. No way, Jose, not on my own, with a group, no problem. Over here, I have never felt anything but absolutely safe and at ease. Might hear me puffing a bit because I just did have a bourbon whiskey and I'm walking uphill. Now, where are we? Starting to look the same here. We've got people seated down there. And here I found myself at the lower end of Republic Street. So Republic Street, as I described the other day, which is sort of your equivalent to Melbourne's Bourke Street Mall, is that way. The main bit with the piazzas and all the tables and chairs and all the beautiful eateries and all the retail. But you keep walking, past the square and you end up here. Cars can actually drive here in this part, okay? So this is the lower part of Republic Street. Now I'm going to take you this way because the other street is rather dark. I'm trying to highlight the old balconies. Some of them are very well maintained. Some of them need a paint job. Some of them are in their original state, original faded sort of colours, pastels, you can see them. I just find this stuff enthralling. I've been to Valletta I think 4 times in, what, a week and a bit. How long have we been here? We got here last Friday, so just getting on a week. But we keep finding excuses to get back here. Cougar Hangout and Bar, known as a bit of a hippie sort of hangout place. Got that vibe. Alright guys, well, I'm thinking I've given you all a taste of Valletta late at night. What time is it? It's after 11 and it's a Thursday, so it's not a busy evening. Be a lot more people around in the next few days and a lot more people around in summer. So when you're here, don't be scared, get up, give it a go, get out at night, walk around the beautiful streets. So much to see in this beautiful city.